Guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Tell me if you can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me. Um, Let me share this to Facebook. Facebook. Okay, join me live now. Okay, guys, I've shared this. I've shared this. I've shared this. Let's see. Share, share. Guys, share this live, please. Share this live, please. Share this live, please. I'm actually going live on YouTube now, so if you're not on my YouTube, join me. Candidate more space. Guys, sorry. Okay, I need this to not be doing this. Guys, sorry. Let's see if we can switch spaces. Where? Okay, guys, I think I'm on now. I need to make sure I didn't because I need to plug this in somewhere. I need to plug this in, or maybe let me go on kitchen. Guys, come. We are in YouTube. Guys, join me on YouTube on the chat and Facebook because I need to do this in a place where I can plug TV. The one is service, good service, and still be able to talk. Trying to get service happening here. In the and still be able to be plugged in. Okay, let me sit here. Ndikutsvaga pamunyatsogara kuti ndiwane service. Okay, maybe we can pull this off. Sorry guys. I'm trying to get quite a good service, but in the consultant and singers will cut. So guys, let's go to YouTube and we are going to be discussing no mazita evanhu aripo. I have a whole chat group in my inbox uku vandiri kufonera ndichafonera vari kuya panapa kuzotaura nyaya yethis guy anonzi Tafadzwa uyu Tafadzwa Basil Bofwana ari kuskama vanhu ari kuSouth Africa. So guys, vari paFacebook, I just came to alert you that I am going live on YouTube. I'm going to be using this phone kuita phone calls angu, so I need you all to too many stories too many stories more. No, I may not be able to mention most of the names of the victims, but I do have a whole chat group and a whole bunch of V11s that I will post for Wolfgang when we are done with this. So let's go to YouTube and start this live now. And go YouTube, I have to get off the phone, banaba. But Facebook, guys, I'm not gonna do so let's go to YouTube and talk about Nyaya Tafadzwa Basil Bofana, an alleged businessman in South Africa who has been scamming people's money, taking money from mostly women that he probably is he tries to date these women, and when he's dating them during the time I have spoken to more than 10 women who have been experiencing this with the same guy. So let's try and get this spoken. Okay, there we go. Now you can see me. So ngatitaurei nyaya yaTafadzwa Basil Bofana, who has been scamming women, mostly women and some men, of money in South Africa. We are going to get off our Facebook and YouTube so we can be able to talk about this. Thank you guys. Moving to YouTube now. I have put yes Garikai. I put the link here so we can all move to the YouTube channel. I'll talk to you guys later on Facebook. Let's move on to the YouTube channel. Thanks. Bye-bye. Good morning. Tell me if you can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me. Yes. Good morning everywhere. Kwamuri. This is live on Keeping It Real with Rutendo Loveness Summers. We are exposing an alleged scammer anonzi Bezo ari kuSouth Africa anonzi Tafadzwa Bezo Mbofwana. So we are exposing this guy because I have people that have reached out to me. Nyaya yakanyorwa paFacebook. It was, guys, you can hear me, right? Pakanyorwa nyaya paFacebook, and someone directly reached out to me, a victim of this guy. Akandifonera akati, ndikukumbirawo nditaure nemi. Can you hear me? No, I'm at work. I can't be as loud as I am when I'm home. So guys, just let me know if you can hear me, okay? Too loud. I wish I could speak a little louder. And ndichazodzoka futi later on in a couple hours ndapedza basa and come back with more updates because it's a lot of information. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Thank you. So guys, I'm going to go straight to this whole story of victims because my victims, Elu, there is not just one, there is many of them. So I'm going to try and start adding them. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you still on the train or you're good to talk?
Oh, yes, but it's all right. I hope you guys people can hear me clearly.
I can hear you. Can we talk about this?
I just can't read comments.
No, don't worry about comments. We're just going to go straight to the chase here, cut straight to the chase. Makafona imimi makatakatsvagana muchitaura nenyaya this guy anonzi Tafadzwa. Ndokumbirawo mundinaretere a little bit of your story before I go into it and try to talk to the other victims that I've been speaking to.
Okay, no problem. So I was based in Cape Town for about 7 years. So he was referred to, I knew him through a friend for about 4 years. We were like in the same circles. So at that time, he approached me. Angachida a business loan. Angachitaga Mario kutanga my shirts and my caps.
Who is he?
So he Tafadzwa Bezo Biggs.
Okay, I know Biggs, Baba.
Yeah,
okay,
I know he's known as Biggs.
Okay.
Though nickname yake is his alias, I know he's known as Biggs. Kanauti Bezo. On rarely is he called Tafadzwa. So then, of course, at that time I was still studying and I used to work, so I used to save money. So akati, this is what I want to do, the kumbiro an amount, and I said, okay, how much money are you looking for? Akati, if I can even start with 10,000 rands. Then I said, oh, okay. So at that time, Mario, I had 1,000 US, which I had. And I said, listen, Beza, I have 1,000 US. But what guarantee do I have? And said, don't worry, Ingwan Rulo, I'm a genuine person. At the end of the day, I can always, whatever you want. Within 2 months, I can give you your money back because I need a demand and a market for this. And I said, okay, no problem. And I had no reason not to trust it. Then I said, okay, no problem. Maria, I had 1,000 US. And then it converted to 10,000 rands. No problem. Now, at that time it was January. I then went to Zim early February. So, and then he said, don't worry, okay, March, I still was not paid. That's when I started following up because, don't worry, business, very slow, obviously, not understand. Of course, maybe my deadlines are Ningwa poor and people and stuff like that, it's normal. But first year, second year, now real pressure. Okay, when I threatened to go to his mom's house, okay, let's not go on my work because I don't know what you want me to do. And I gave you that money trusting you. And because you are making money from the business, so why can't you give me back my money? It's one thing to when people say count your losses, but this was not the case. When God told me to pay me back, 50 US maybe 1 month, then every 2 months, then another 50 like that. Then Ekazoshuka with over 2 years about 700. So what the remaining balance is for 700 USD from this money. So he blocked me on all platforms. Okay, all platforms. Then I recently then I recently saw on another group, there were a few victims. Oh my goodness, I now have a chance. Panama paid platforms where I can actually speak my story. because it's been a long time and I'm not going to let it go. I just want my money. So then when I wrote my story, and by the way, in Androgaro Materials, I never write anything on any group, but I was speaking my truth, and I didn't even come as an idea, I came as myself. A lot of people approached me in my inbox mango saying, oh my goodness, I have to show this story. So a couple of guys, a couple of women, they all had my V11s and everything. And I saw, oh my goodness, it already trend. I didn't know what to do. So I said, let me...
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on, yeah. Some of viewers are up. Good morning, everyone that has tuned in. And the story we are here on talking about is the story of Tafadzwa Bezo Mbofana, who is a South African businessman. According to the stories, he's a businessman in South Africa. I don't know exactly what he does. We'll find out. So I have many people that have come to me about this guy who has been allegedly taking money from people, mostly women, and he has not been able to give people their money back. And I have enough information in my inbox to show that he is actually owing people a lot of money that he has not returned. And victim number one is the one we have on the phone right now who is speaking. So let's go back to our story. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, this is where it all happens, and we keep it real here. Subscribe. Look on the bottom right side of your screen and click that subscribe button and be able to follow me and keep up on events. That way you can be able to stay on track. So you are saying, Kutiwewe, you borrowed Tafadzwa $1,000, and apparently what was the terms and condition of this? Why borrow Mari on what conditions? And you did explain Kumbira say, but Pamaka Kumbira na Mari, what was the plan and what was your guarantee that you were going to get this money back?
At that time, when he asked me, I remember he used to drive a red Golf. At that time, he had said, because I knew them naturally, they used to just call themselves my rough cards, and I knew they were trying to get into music and stuff. So I used to see, okay, any potential of something, you know. And so, so the guarantee. So he was just like, I was stupid. Yes, I wrote a contract, but I had no reason not to. I wanted to invest in something, and I was also trying to also start my life up. Okay, maybe if I start investing, don't want my returns, don't go tango my business. I'm gonna next put up aside. So I also thought investing in local content. Right, so he told me, I'll give you 400 US on top as an.
Okay, so you were lending him money in order to get it back with profits. With an interest. You lend him money in order to get back some your money with an interest on it.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was strictly business. It was interest. It was not a fixed amount. It was 1,000. You give it back to me in 1,400, meaning at that time 14,000 rand. I remember at that time, I don't know what he was talking about. My 1,000 orders, my T-shirts. He was telling me I don't know my orders
what
and everything.
Does this guy do?
Sorry?
What exactly does this guy do?
To be honest, I don't know what he does. But at that time, like I said, I don't know. They were doing music, DJing music. I'm not really sure what they were doing, but it seemed okay for them, to be surviving in Cape Town. So I just, and what's also for me is even more hurtful is Munu Uyuka. Just hold on. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm just hold on. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I was just walking into work. Sorry. What hurts me even more is this person is. But I'm like, but we helped you genuinely. We genuinely helped you. We all want to see each other succeed, But now, it's a problem getting our money back. Why? It's a business transaction. If you had no intention of paying back our money, I wish you had just said it's not a business loan. Invest in my business. Those are my returns.
Can I ask you a quick question? Did you ever date this guy?
I never dated him.
Okay, so you
never dated him.
Genuinely a friend who wanted to invest.
Yes, I never dated him. It was literally business. I used to see him as my little brother.
Okay,
to be
so
honest.
on your attempts to get your money, you eventually got blocked, and that was the end of it.
Anotaura rough, he lied to his friends. I called all his friends. He lies to them. Mari, it's small money. And all his friends will defend him, saying, but this guy is staying my Rainbow Towers when he goes to Zim. This guy, so why can't he pay you back the money? Because this guy, so for them it's like, but it's such small money. If he's balling, like obviously he's giving you back your money. But I'm like, no, he's lying. He didn't give back the money. And honestly, for me, I'm just someone with integrity, and I've never posted. So for me to post, though I feel a lot of people came to my inbox and said, if you're posting, it means good. Okay, we now believe the stories because it has nothing to do with Haitian, and it was strictly business. Okay, and he knows it. And he cannot refute it. If you can try call him, he will even tell you chokwadi. Don't chokwadi.
Wanditumira number dzake handiti?
Yes.
Okay. Can you send me the number again? Meanwhile, I'm going to talk to other victims and just get this story up to date, and I will put all the information you gave to me, including my information in yes, and my inbox is full. So I want to make sure that the information yakazara. Guys, this guy has been out there and scamming a lot of women. Some have actually told me they dated him, and he does go after specific women. That's why I was asking you the question, Yakuti, did you date this guy? Because the several that I've spoken to, some of them actually dated him, and in the midst were thinking they're investing in a business, and it turns out they were actually scammed. And I could say, send me his number. Let me try to reach out to him. But meanwhile, I'm going to talk to other people that are here. Yes.
Let people know that, honestly speaking, for me, there have been lots of people who've come forward with evidence, and for myself, this has nothing to do with this brand. I don't even know what he's doing with his life or whatever. We just want our money back. This is not a cyberbullying. We need help. We are seeking help because this person, when we try and we reach out to him, rough blocker using his influence to make people seem good. You're never gonna get help. That's all we want. We all want to. That's why we gave you the money in the first place, to show that we want you to go up, to lift you up. But then wakazoti mamira isusu. You understand? It was not an investment. It was a loan. So that's the difference. All those people are saying, well, my haters, we're not haters, because we
So right now you said he's about to launch a business. He said he's about to launch a business. He business about to launch it. And
okay. So I know he's got like Rough Cuts clothing and caps, and I know it has vodka, like alcohol, vodka, vodka or something. So for me, the money yangu that we signed a contract on was for the clothing and the t-shirts and the caps, and vodka later, but our contract talks about zhehembe.
So your personal story now, when did you give him money?
My personals, I gave him money in 2013. So it's been 7 years.
7 years.
And honestly, but if people were saying, oh, these people should just let it go, why is everyone going to work? Why are people going to work? You cannot tell us to let it go. You're going to work for that very thing you want others to let go. Guys, life doesn't work like that. It's not fair. Things are tough for everyone. We all have families. We're all married. Never. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's not fair for someone to say just let it go. But you're saying to someone let it go. So why are you working if it's not important?
Wow. Anyway, Basil, Mbofana, I need you to come here and get this story cleared up, because this is the amount of people Vandataura now. It's so sad, and it's like there's so many people, and we are going to have to stop this continuing of the scam ikuitika ende vanhu tobva tangozivawo kuti dzimwe nguva pane dzimwe mari vamwe vanhu they are better off kunokweresa mari kumabhengi kwavanoziva kuti mari dzebhengi dziri insured dzikadisappear dzinoningirina, because this doesn't work right. Taking money from people that are trying hard to earn a living, and the fact that he promises to return it back in my interest, giving people the hope that mari dzenyu dzichadini dzichadzoka. Anyway, Rudo, I will get back to you and send me number base or to try kumbata to. I think you already did. Send it to me again.
Okay,
you send me too many numbers.
Yes, I sent it. I'll send it again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Guys, this is wrong. It's so heartbreaking. Okay? it is super super heartbreaking. Vanhu victims and victims and victims of one guy anonzi tafadzwa Basil Mbofana, based in South Africa, Cape Town, I think, who is into the business of whatever entertainment. So good morning, how are you?
Good morning.
You are live on Keeping It Real with Rutendo Loveness Summers on the exposure of this scammer Basil Mbofana, whoever.
Alright.
Yeah, so can you tell us your story and how you got involved as one of the victims?
Zvakaitipapana Bezo handiti Bezo ndaitamba nemumwe musikana waita anzi sister yake anonzi Lina handiti. So naLina ndaita zvokukweresa vanhu mari izvezvi. Lina ndibona ndakatamba naye for about 3 years. Yeah. Asi ndine brother yangu inonzi Big Zrafka tamuzive chichichichichi. Saka ndakuti ndakamudzwa nezvake and stuff like that handiti. So pane paakazouya Bezo vakauya vese vakati po mari tikuda mari handiti vada kuhadza vatenga mawaini here vada kutenga mawaini hamino zvaita zvikuda kulauncha something like that. Ndikati okay fine inini mari yangu Lina unozotopa mari zvakaita sei inodzoka zvakaita sei futi but since uri wagara uri client wagara chikupa chinhu chikupa mari it's fine muri kuda mari pekutanga but okay tikuda 2000 ndikatora vana vapa 2000 saka pa 2000 vadzosa mari yecho akadzosa pakutanga handiti ndobva azouya futi ndobva nditi ndipo 4000 ndobva ndati okay fine cool since akaese akambodzisa pakutanga ndaingoti achangodzosa handiti ndobva ndapa 4000 ndakamisa 4000 maaccounts iri ndakatransfer from my bank account to his beauty's bank account handiti ndobva mari yashota unokwanisa kundodzera chimwe 2000 ndobva ndamuwedzera yabvaita 6000 ndikati pa 6000 ichandzosera neinterest yangu idzosera 8.8 no problem, I'll give you mari yako month end plus month end yangu yarotopera kandopa month end kana ndikasopa month end ndokupa muna July makamburi muna May ndikati boom. Then from there ndakuzoti kushaya mari yangu haufa pane mune mari yangu mari yangu ikahodzwa maaccounts angu ekuNigeria permit yangu the same statement anongoudza vanhu iyoyo. Okay fine vanambomira ndamira pe 3 months later mari yangu akundituka akundishauda kuzinge kuzoti takana nevapana kana takana newe indakangokupa mari chete anditombozonda nezvei mawaini enyu machinotenga kupi nekupi azvinini ndichanokuda chekuda mari yangu abva atanga kundishauda kana ndakupa I'll pay you don't force me kana pasona hapana kubandogara chitsvaka pane mamuzi akandipinda chanzi ndikiri lero zvangu yaswasa kumbhadhara mari iyi mari ada mari yake here saka iwewo unongo ndingabhadhara iwewe ndiza kubhadhara pandinogara here inini. I was like okay cool aufana undishaude ingondizo zvakanaka kuti mari hapana handiti kana waionezvetandika handiti saka ndobva last year yese ndichingokumbira mari yangu haana kundipa mari. Then this year ndikatoshako mari yangu haufa mari yangu ndipo mari yangu abhazo ndibva saka pane this group remafileveni nokuyanikwa kwavanhu endobva ndabva ndasenda sides handiti. Are you still there?
Yes, yeah. I'm listening to you.
Ndobva atanga kuti okay fine taona mayanika saka uchapuwa mari yako ikoko okay fine uzoti ndobva tanga kunyora zimessages ini ndichangovaudza vanhu kuti iwewe you are just an old person aidanana naben 10 now that wakuda mari yako I think ndatosenda message pagroup futi ndobva ndakondishapa mari yangu yese yandakakupa wakangondipa 1000 ingondipa 7.8 yangu yasara zvovhara nachete ndobva angonyarara.
So did you a quick question, you never dated this guy, you knew him through a friend and you are in business of loaning money?
Sorry, no. Like but it wasn't for long. But
okay, so you are one of the women. Okay, hold on. You are one of the women that dated him and you ended up in business with him.
Yes.
Okay. Because I wanted to get that straight because it seems like most of these people that have come forth, they dated this guy. So, okay. marinyorerana pasi, marinyorerana contract, munhu apiwa mari, and suddenly you broke up in the midst, and eventually you couldn't get your money back, and you're being threatened kuti ndoudza vanhu kuti you were dating Ben 10 kudidini.
Yeah.
Okay, babe, Achemo.
Brother, take it inside, please.
Can I drop you for a bit and be able to call you back, Mananyara, because we don't want to.
Fine, we can talk.
Okay.
I have the number, yeah.
Okay, good. So apparently, with the other people that you've managed to get in touch with, my victims as well, do you realize that most of these women, they actually dated this guy, so he's using this, dating specific women, and then ending up taking money from them, and it ends up you never get your money back?
Exactly.
Have you tried to take him to court since you have paperwork that says Makapana Namari?
Yeah, I've got the thing. Yeah, that can transfer nayo mari account into his account. I've got it.
So when you gave him money, mangama kuto data kana kuti mama to rambana kudara, were you still dating?
No, tangati, we were still dating.
So now do you realize kuti you can't mix zvinhu zvakadai zvazvidi kuti kana uri mumunhingirini nemunhu murelationship nemunhu moita zvekuitisana zvokukweretisana mari, it can ruin the whole situation, because now he's using this against many women kuti they were together, they were dating, and apparently I guess he claims kuti you guys were giving him the money because manga muchinyengererawo kunge muri murelationship na big boy.
Never. Inalo ini like ndagara ndachongochita ende pandakambutaka like ndo pandakanga break up nema ex-husband. So andina kuti like ndaitonyengerera kundomunyengerera kuti ndingade ini like andina chinembokwatisa kunyengerera kwaari iya. So I think that time I only need a distraction, that's all. Chete and zvakazvindowo nepamwe. Otherwise, nah.
So guys, you see what this guy is using. He finds his ways into these women's underwear, and when he does, then he has a thing of holding them down and taking their money. Saka kunema future victims angachaitwa affected by this guy. Hopefully we can get him to at least make some arrangements and pay these women and men their money, because they are actually men as well. Do you have something to say to me before we get off here? Because I want a lot of the victims to come and talk, and I have another hour to sit here and listen. Then we can put information out there, and I'll try to reach out Kuna Base or watch, or hopefully we can come out and hear his side of story and be able to resolve something. Hopefully panobulo or something kuti vanhu vapiwe mari dzavo back.
No, as for me, all I want from him is my money. Chete zvekuti anozondithreatena kuti hey une mwana, hey this and that, because akandithreatena zvoni we must just remember kuti he also got a child and it's it. Kana zvazodai zvinozonga zvakanaka here, ndikati no what, handozomupindura kuti paakataura zviri pamathreats ake. Chandongoda
So what were the threats he was using against you now for you to stop asking for your money?
Sorry?
What were the threats dzawanga wakuitirwa dzekunzi unyarare kutaura kunyaya yemari yako?
Ndakanga ndabvunza mari yangu akaditi okay fine, now that wandiposta pafacebook you must just remember kuti iwe uri munhu ane mwana.
Saka kuita mwana kune basa reni mari yangu?
I was like so
kuita mwana kune basa reni mari yangu?
Nemari yangu ndo zvandakatsaka paizile threat yekuti ada kuita anything chichaita mwana wangu here or anything. Andobamupindura. I was like, no, let me not fight this guy. But chandongoda chete paari inini I just want my money back. Chete 7,800 yangu yaanayo akasara nayo akandipa iyoyoyo then ndobva zvafarana.
Wow. Anyway, thank you so much for coming forth, and I will be reaching back out to you in the group and we'll talk some more about this. Let me try to reach out to other victims as well, and hopefully can be able to get this Basil to come and speak as well.
All right, okay, thank you so much.
Sis, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Guys, this is what I'm gathering from this whole thing here. Basil uyuka akaningirina. Akashandisa, he was using most of these women as in kuti ndiriku trying to telling them vanga vachidanana nevazhinji vacho. Okay, I'm trying to call this guy. Okay. How do I do this? Okay, I need to go back here. Yeah, he's been telling these women most of them vandataura navo so far, they dated this guy. So, okay. They dated this guy. And apparently, pakudata napa, pakutraya kudata napa. I did already create a contact, didn't I? Save. Okay. Call on WhatsApp. Ngatitry kumbata Bezo wacho because ndiye wandiri kuda at this point. I know that victims. Okay. Here we go. How do I get this guy? Akangobatika chiti tinoita zvirinani ari paWhatsApp here munhu. Yeah, because meanwhile let me try to reach out to the other victims of this situation. Guys, zvandiri kuona apa ndizvokuti vanhu vakashandiswa ende vanhu vakashandiswa kunhingirina. Okay, this is the one I just spoke to. This is sorry guys, my thing is so full. This is a whole group of people. It's a group of people vakarohwa mari this guy. People vakarohwa mari this guy. So this is all information in V11 that I will finish to you after this. So indeed today, just bear with me. Bear so. Kosendiri kutadza kumutumidzira asa block a number yake kani. Add to existing contact create. Okay. I think I block a number yake munhu. We got to try kumbata direct tuone kuti tinozvikona iri panapa. It's going to cost me, but Bezo. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. What's up? Okay, let's try to hit this guy up and see if we can even find him.
This is the answering service for 068.
Let's go back to Mr. Mbofana. But it's all good. We'll find him somewhere. Tishaba bata yidu. So, victims of Bezo Mbofana. Leon, okay. Guys, sorry. Zvinhu zvacho zviri kundivhekisa panapa. Problem ndowana mamessages akawandisa. Too many. Okay, here's the other person here. Hopefully I can get them here. Guys, nyaya dzekukweresana marika. Nyaya Good morning. You are live on Keeping It Real with Rutendo Love Miss Summers. We are talking about the discussion here based on Mbofana who's been scamming people's money. Hello?
Hey, how's it?
Magadi Anjadzi, Muripa live on Keeping It Real and Rutendo Love Miss Summers. We are talking about Nyaya Bezo. Are you able to talk to me right now?
I'm walking in the street right now, but yes, I can. But just give me 5 minutes. I'll be in my flat.
Okay. Diphone back in 5 minutes, or I'll ring you back once you get in. Phone up and up, so we can talk about it because I'm trying to get all the victims very involved. Munyaza Bezo Monjitauro oti makafambiswa sei ende mari dzenyu dzakagumira papi.
I'll do that.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, guys, that's another. This one is another businessman. Akapinzwa mumadhiracho. Apparently, he looks like Bezo Ndozha ari kutoita vanhu ari kutora mari dzevanhu. And hold on, I'll try to call him again. Good morning. Hold on, Chicha connected you on the app now. Morning, not ready. Okay. Sorry, guys. Ndawana call yapinda apa yabva yangu neyani ngita yakat. Let me try to figure out. Okay, here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning on Keeping It Real na Rutendo Love Miss Summers mamuka se.
Tamuka munotengesa mazai here.
Tinawo mazai muna madozen manganinas. Mindima mai mazaika.
Tungoda fresh 6 ari fresh nekabacon so nekatiwo.
Better still. Kanjani tiri kutaura nyaya yeBezel panapa. Anetsa nekubira vanhu mari. Apparently we can clearly say kuti ari kubira vanhu mari, and most of his victims are women, and there are also men involved, and he is not trying to give back vanhu mari dzavo. Saka vanhu vatambura, and people have come forth ku social media to try and expose this guy. Ndo zvatakagarira panapa nhasi. What do you have to say?
Yes, I understand that very well, and I apologize kana ndine urombo kune avo vakavharwa mari yavo. But you know, there's a tricky way. Law is very tricky. Kana vakatorerwa mari iyoyo, yet that is a civil matter because havana kubatirwa pfuti. But panozochinja law now, kana vakuya paFacebook inenge ya crime. Like it can change from a civil matter to a crime. Kana pasina evidence yekuti vakavharwa mari iyi, they can be done for defamation of character.
You know, most of these women that I've spoken to already, they actually have paperwork and contracts that say Kutichini, they actually were loaning him money with the intent of getting back with an interest on top. They do have my contracts and a lot of the paperwork that prove they were loaning this guy money. So he goes and tries to borrow money because he's the most women that I've spoke to are women Vanita Chimbaz was just there, and they borrow money to get it back near interest. And he actually has targeted several of those specific women.
Yes, so we should let law be law. You know, I actually would encourage my victims anenge akavharwa mari kuti vatouya vega nefesi yavo, because once you involve a third party, let's say if you involve Sabina or if you involve Rutendo Summers, me and you will be both done for defamation of character, because it is a civil matter and it should go to the civil matter, to the courts first before it comes to social media. I know it's very harsh what I'm saying, but the truth is that civil court inogona kuchinja kuita criminal court. Like right now, even vakada kuchienda ku-civil court kunotaura nyaya yavo iyi, vanogona futi kubatwa necrime. Saka we need to be very, very careful. Fanka group rinonzi V11 nevanhu vanouya paFacebook. Let's just say kuti you are naming and shaming. I've learned one thing. If you want to name and shame somebody, just come to group keeping it real. Do your own life work. Or come to group Sabina Luigi. Do your own life work. But if Boeing 777 or Rutendo Summers or Sisimeli or Simbach Kanda gets involved, that is a crime. That is defamation of character. But if we are saying kuti name and shame, which name and shame, one must be ready to be sued.
Well, the issue is there is enough evidence and information, and people have reached out to him, of which these platforms are actually being very helpful. And I get it, like V11 people, and I always say when you come out, we are winning your heads in a proof of if it turns out there's some issues, we can be defensive. Anyway, Sabina, there's another victim calling me back here. Let me speak to you later.
Thank you.
Yeah, all
right, thank you.
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Good morning. You're live on Keeping It Real with Rutendo Loveness Summers. Let's talk about this issue.
Yeah, I also want to talk about Bezel. I disagree with the lady that is saying law and whatever. We're tired of that because we rather be on the wrong side than to be on the right side, because this guy, it seems like he's doing that to every woman. Like me, he borrowed money from me, and he knows that I had a small business that I'm doing, and one of his friends bought things from my shop, and he paid the money to him. Instead of him to hand over the money to me, he used the money. So when I started asking him about the money, it was something else. I've got all the evidence how rude he was responding to me and blah, 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 blah. And he's very rude. He doesn't talk even nicely. And he'll promise you like, I'll pay you. After me, he jumped to another lady also that is doing very well. That's where he's staying now. So it means like every time he's looking after the women that has their own money.
So you, did you date this specific Basil guy?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So
and I did, and he didn't pay me back my money till today.
Do you have a written contract that you were borrowing him this money, or he just took money from you?
Yes, we did. And I have all the messages of me asking the money and of him responding to me in a very bad way.
So we can clearly say this guy is a serial dater, and he dates these specific women that he dates for money, because it seems
now
like
it looks like we are more than 15 women that have been going through the same thing.
wow, that's very sad. So hopefully we are going to be able to reach out to this guy, Kuti and so what made you guys come out now?
Because even if he doesn't pay us the money, but people should know what he's capable out there. So we try to protect other women.
Put information out there so that you can help other women that could fall victims.
After all, we know he's not going to get the money. Where is he going to get the money? He's not working. There's more to that. If we want to expose him, we've got so many things to expose him.
So what's his business that gets people attracted to giving him money? What is the business?
He will be holding papers that says he has got money that is in the bank and his permit is not yet out. He's got millions and he's got a contract in Nigeria that is supposed to go and supply liquor there. So because his permit is not yet out, once the permit is out, he will be able to get his funds. That's what he say. That's his say to everybody.
So he's selling you ideas that don't even exist, and you are falling into this and thinking
which he doesn't have anything.
ndakamboriita ushurungu rakadaro raitengesera mari unoburitsa mari uchifunga kuti pachaita mari yakanaka wotozoona kuti kuvharwa nekuvharwa ende anotodzoka futi achitora imwe. Well, I hope somehow I hope we can recover.
Let's not talk the law, what. Everyone has got the evidence. So we are tired of being conned by the same person. Even the woman that he's staying with now is an older woman than him. He's staying there. He moved to the woman's house and is using the woman's car.
Saka pamakarohwa mari mubva matsotswa stonyeni zvese mubva mangobhagirwa 10-0 kwakutongopera nyaya yakadaro.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Damn.
That's the truth.
Guys, watch out.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Damn. Let's try to call him. Let me see if I can even try. Mona asikubatika manje bezo wenyu. Guys, vada kundifonera. Guys, mukutsotswa stonyeni. Aiwa, isikuita namba yemunhu uyu. Tonoti ndo yandina here. Pane munhu anditumidzira namba yake kuno another one. 498. Guys, murikurohwa stonyeni. Chedza musiye aite zvaari kuita. She's good. Chedza munhu wedu tofanirwa kujairira kuti pane vanhu vedu vekuti seasonally we get this and that from them. Saka whatever she's doing koko. So guys, these women vazhinji vacho, as I'm hearing, there is one so far who has said she's just don't worry about Chedza, she's fine. Whatever she's doing regularly, that's Chedza. Don't you know? Kuti ndo maitikira. Guys, ndiri kutry. We have 5 minutes dantina uncle na brother vachafona back panapa. So vakadzi vazhinji vari apa, most of you women, let's just be careful nezviri kuitika, because men, pane certain men that have actually gotten to the point whereby, because manzwira ndiri kuita ndeyekuti this guy is literally taking advantage of women who are vari kuda marelationships, and apparently he's ending up otora mari kwavari in terms of saying kuti ndikutora mari and I'm going to be back, ndichizodini ndinodzosera mari iyoyo ne-interest. And more than 15 women right now ndiri mugroup renhingi rine rewhatsapp rakazara nezvinhu rakatosvika pakuneta musoro kutotema ndisisina not knowing what else to do with the V11s. There's just like so much stuff zviri kuitika kuinbox zvevanhu vari kutorwa mari. If anyone wants to call me on the number that I posted here, +2 +1 240 421 0772. Phone aititauri. I think anhingirina munhu uyu atobloka manumbers because hatichatombomoni kana kuwhatsapp kwacho. Bezo wacho hachatombobatiki kana kumutumidzira message. I don't think number iri pawhatsapp yandapiwa iyi haisi kushandai. Okay. Vari kuda kufona itinzwa. Guys, siyai chiedza.
Aro.
Makadi henyu, taura henyu, 2 cents dzenyu pakeeping it real narutendo Loveless.
Munoti waere?
Ndiri kukuwai.
Towikwa?
Taurai.
Towikwa? Tapinda muchirongwa?
Mapinda mutoripo chaipo. Taurai henyu nyaya.
Hoye, munowika kure, ina handinyatsowhi zvakanaka. Ndikukuwirai kure.
Imi ndiri kukunzwai, taurai tinzwa.
Alright, ndakuwa. Inini chandaona panhau iyi kai. Kubva kune kutanga wanga uchipona musikana uyo uchitaura kuti kwai hazi ini handina kuvata naye. Vose vanhu vasikana vose ava vari kupa munhu mari uyu vari kurohwa zvinhu. Munoziva zvazvoita kana uri murudo ende chinenge ndikunyanyona kuti uyu munhu una mavhictim ake uri kunyanyonhanhira kuna vakadzi vati kurei varotsvaga vanenge vachitsvaka kuda kunyaradzwa, kuda kupiwa kambani nezvimwe zvakadero. Zvokwadi vanhu vamwari munoziva zvinhu zvakadai zvoitika. Hazvina kutanga kutaurwa nhasi zvinhu izvo. Asi munongoramba muchidzokera muchingonoita zvinhu zvimwe chete izvozvo zvakafanana neizvozvo. Uyu mukomana ndo mararamiro ake. Dhuze orevhwa hana. Orevhwa hana. Hapana kunyatsoziva kuti anoita nezvei. Hapana kunyatsoziva kuti anoshanda nezvei. Hapana kunyatsoziva kuti chii chinonyatsoitika chaizvo. Asi vakadzi vanongoramba vachiita izvezvi kuda kunobvunza. Ivo vari kuchema iva vachiti zvoni kwai vakamupa mari kuti vakatozopa vomwe wakauya kusure anoa zvandoreva. So zvimwe zvinhu vanhu vakadzi vanokwara kuchangamuka kudai izvozvo ende mavhoisi vakazoratidza kuti vakadzi vane zvinhu zvavo vakadzi vanozvishandira vakadzi vanodziita zvinhu zvavo. Zvimwe zvinhu hazvidi kushandisa madesperation namafeelings nechi musangowire kungopa imakazoonepi munhu womukadzi unopa murume mari. Hakuna zvimwe zvinhu kana mukapanana mari mukudanana musazocheme mangwana muchizotazirwa mari amawa zvandoreva. Nekuti dai vanga vachiri kurohwa zvitonyeni vese vakatogwaiva ingadai vasiri kuchemera mari dzavo amawa zvandoreva. Saka vanhu ndoda ngavashandise brain, vasashandise mafeeling, ngavasashandise kuti kana warohwa nomubhadha weyodina kuzasiyo opengereka unokwapura unotora kamari kawangu wakasungirira vanhu vachiva nezhara kuda kufadza murume. Wakambozvionepi zvichiitika? Iso zakuti kwatobva iso munhurume ndiye unochengeta mukadzi. Zvino vakadzi vamazvakuti vakadzi vaitera varume vanenge vane mari vachichengeta anomawa zvandoreva. Asi iko zvino vakadzi vakunyanyotera kurembera kwayo ndokwavakuita. Zvino kana kutera kurembera.
Munoziva chandiri kuona apa ndikugame ipapo zvangu pakesi iyi this guy literally targets women and onyenga opinda musomething now in order for him to figure out kuti vanhu ava vanei. Akanga afigure out he's talking selling them.
Unofanira kutarisa masides ose anomawa zvandoreva nekuti vose it's same sequence. Nyaya idzi vakadzisa vari kutagetwa hapana mwana mudika. Vamwe vari kumayunivhesiti vamwe vari kupi they all know kuti these things are happening. Soka haitombofanira kuita nyaya kuti zvoni zvinhu izvi vatanga kuzvinzwa nhasi kana kuti chii. Zvinhu zvagara zvinoitika every time. So hazvisi zvitsva. Chandongotaura ndechekuti sori zvenyu makabirwa mari asi vakadzi ngwarai. Musashandise mafeelings kana muchida kuburisa mari mumwe. Musachengete varume. Kana varorana akakubvisira mari kukurora. Kana murume achishadza kuzvisimudzira chikomba chako unofunga kuti unozokuchengeta wapi namba. Saka kana wazvipira kuti ndiwe unoda kuchengeta murume usachema mangwana. Ngwarai, vhurai maziso. Musade kuteedzera pfungwa dzechinena. Shandisai pfungwa dzenyu chaidzo dzomunhukadzi. Amawa zvandoreva. uyu mukomana uyu inini pachokwadika uyu mukomana wakachinjira ndomuna akachinjira
akangwara because he's definitely
akwanisa zvokuti ainine pachokwadika nazvakatongooma ndotongodaro because hapana zvekuita hakuna mabasa kunze kwakaoma kwedu makakupodzera iti ukapinda zvinomboda mwana wadii munegeurara indainde
zvakaomawo shuwa munoziva this is a sad story because ini ndakaitambwa many years ago ndiri murelationship yangu iri kufamba zvakanaka munotouya wotokuratidza contract everything motoenda munoona zviri basa rikufanirwa kuitwa wototengeserwa nyaya paya inini ndosa ndichitaura kuti inini in my case I really and truly was trying to be involved in the business knowing kuti mari chadini kuchaita mari tens ndikatozvita naye we dated for almost 4 years nemunhu ndobva ndatotora mari ndikadini ndikainvesta 5,000 it was not cheap 5,000 US dollars ndikamuti no since wati wewe pari you need money yekunotenga equipment and stuff you get a check musi wakati yemari yakati which is way more than what I was giving ndichibva ndatoipinza mari tikatosainira ndakazoimwana hangu mari yangu because ini ndakamaendesa kukoti because ini handachikwereti zvinoraramusa hangu and ndakatotanga kuidhimanda mari yangu tichitori tese ndaona kuti aita ko munhu zvaasiri kudini mari yake ari kupiwa but achada kudini but zvinhu zvacho zvinonetsa pakuti don't ever I'm gonna tell women that have been involved in this whole story kuti guys kana uri murelationship pachidhumana zviweti avoid kukweretisana mari kana uri kumupa munhu mari yeye whether chikwereti or not chamuri kutaurirana nguva yacho iyoyeyo muri kutaurirana muchinzwisisana but kana zviweti zvichidhumana zvine control kupfuura zvimwe zvisi zvamuri kuita izvi because apparently it looks like this guy has done this to a lot of women and he has actually done it to men as well, which is very unfair. He has targeted and he seems like he is using specific women to get through to these women kutadini awane mari, and it's very sad. Now look at this, there's so many women crying out there, and I'm hoping you guys can come together and form a case and take this guy to court because no one is above the law. No one is above the law. Mari kana yabuda inonetsa, and I'm hoping kuti vese vakadziva vakatorerwa mari kuti most of them vane documentation inoratidza kuti takapa munhu mari and takapanana on terms, and I hope the terms were legal too because anogona kutena around. It just seems like people just need to be careful out there. Don't take your hard-earned money and borrow it to someone who usingakwanisi kuzowana mari yako back zvakanaka. And most of the time if you are loaning or lending money, be collateral, bata something chekuti unokwanisa kudini, you can be able to stand tomorrow and say look here, ndikutengesa chinhu chako kana kusatombotera, because those people that are borrowing money should have something, because even kubank chako ukaenda kunoborrowa money, when you go to borrow money kubank vanoda kuziva kuti do you have a job, can you prove to them kuti you are making money, and this it's just like this sounds like a mess because hauna chinhu. I mean, I will not borrow somebody money wandisingazia ari kushupika, because if you're suffering today, if you have a problem today, you need a $10,000 loan, what makes you think, what makes you have to convince me to believe that in 2 months time you are going to be able to start paying me mari yangu back? Because kazhinji kacho ukatora chikweretika, vanhu vanokwanzonotora chikwereti asingakuratidze kuti ane next 2 months anenge akutsvaka futi kumwe kwekukwereta kuti abhadhare iwewe, which means zvinhu zvinotozogona kuenderera zvichienderera. If you cannot get a collateral, don't give out your money because munopedzisira makupindana nemaproblems akadai. But dziri nyaya dzevarume ava vari kuita basa rekutageta vakadzi vari successful and taking money from them, it has become something very common. And it's becoming very common from women, with women that are older. Vakadzi vazhinji vari kudata this guy apparently turns out to be younger than most of the women that I've spoken to. And that's kind of ndofunga mukomana is so good at what he does in terms of pakutsotsa tonyeni, because the amount of people that are complaining is just a lot. The amount of people here that I've spoken to, it's like a lot of people. I'm a man, I lost lots of money in WhatsApp, in what was supposed to be a business partnership. Over 25,000 in marketing his vodka using my car, fuel and effort. I bought boxes of his rough cut vodka and never sold them. Instead, I went marketing and promoting what we thought was our own what we bought at our own expense with my brother. So this guy is really sad. I don't think it's about this guy. This is a guy who was robbed as well. So guys, let me try to call back that our guy who I spoke to earlier. Because I'm about to end this, because in Tukubasa guys, what I'll do is I'll post all this information on my Facebook, but this guy I'm gonna try to find him.
Hello.
Mashika, because I'm getting ready to wind down on my program.
Yeah.
Okay, so muri live izvo keeping it real na rutendo loveness tichitaura nyaya yebezo nenyaya yekutorera vanhu mari. So far I've spoken to several women and I'm happy to speak to a man indinzwa kuti nyaya yenyu yakamira sei. How did you get into this deal nabezo?
Okay. So takataka kuita this business na big that was last year June. What he did, it was about I bottles ready rough cut from Cape Town, Ashia Pretoria. Was another marketing director Cape Town. We could go Pretoria. So what he told me was, I know the order, I was there with 100 bottles, then you sell them, and to Mari, and like that. But only to find out you have to pay him first. Mari, then opportunity. And the opportunity items, Asnaji, deliver. We have to pay for delivery. A Korea. Touring as we were in Pretoria, they don't want to Korea or we bring them to Pretoria. We drive around my clubs, promoting and selling.
So wait.
We share about 20 bottles for testing.
Okay, so wait.
So we're having a match.
Mati Mimi, you got into the business, this guy, and the business was to what? To market his product? The business was to market his product?
Yes.
So why did you have to pay to market his product if it was his product? That
was the thing. It was supposed to be like that, but I have to not we talked the reasons I been struggling to take my bottle since the dream one and I was watching it on the bottling my bottling my cost company my bottling I have to pay is zero, but Kapusha my works 1, 2, 3, then it will pay off after maybe 2 months or 1 month it will start to pay off. That's what we ended up using our money. So that's it. My brother was having a wedding around October last year. He ended up using Maria Gay preparation wedding. There was to take time of the city golf just because wanted to see any good business. It was a good business because already the marketing with my orders 100,000. Man, I don't order like seriously. They enjoyed the stuff, they needed the stuff. But from there, nothing was delivered. The last year, he paid the company was about 4.6. He never delivered up to today. And we spent a lot of money on it. We didn't get anything. He didn't even put a cent for marketing. We used our own money. We promised even my t-shirt as well. Nothing came. We lost more than 30,000 of our own money. The effort here, without any profit.
So have you done any court proceedings towards Marinya Makalu?
So far nothing, because we didn't do anything, because like right now I'm choose that guys in the so time product is pineapple April. Corona I'm waiting for next week. You must fly Cape Town. They will do the documentary. After documentary, then I give you party marketing. But he asked us, remember the my voice guys, for Madame Kashalisa last year, Ndagupai Marie, stop it, 50-50. She can't go on a clean. She said, Asha, is Zuma do Yaga Lisa. But even 200 bottles, just to compensate the load, just to motivate the statue. Then he did that. He said he's going to do that. up to now hapana chizamboni chaita kuti pane yakaitwa here vanomubhotera once angofela kuita budget yekubhotela mabottles for that year ndizvozvo zvatobvara kana akavabhotela 500 bottles it's enough for that year. Next year zvokuti hazvisa izvo saiko zvakaitwa but aitsa zvema-thousands of bottles akabhotla ari ready but angomira kuti ariliziwe which I knew akachazokutsvaga zvemari kuti titi abude kuti bvisai mari yakati nona we were not going to do that because tanzwa mastori akakawandisa but mari yedu tikutoida right now today atonifonera nditoene makozi akandifonera nhasi ndikamuudza kuti I'm busy, I can't talk to you but atsa mukoma wangu achiti hey guys vanhu vakundinyepera zvakadai handizambodaro zvinhu zvakaitika zvakadai I got an explanation zvakaitopira nhasi chaiko.
So he's trying to negotiate kuti musamubudise pachena.
He's negotiating because I want to clean myself. If you can help me clean myself, ndikuda kuti zviri straight chinji so zvangu zviri genuine and ndangoita ma mistakes kara was young and this and that there. But I can see the same month atikajoin yakati jamaredi imwe musikanda munhu achitaura kuti it's almost the same month pakaenda kuZimbabwe isusu takamirira akadarika ndaenda kuZimbabwe watinoda kachitiona wani akakona achibvuda haana kutiona tikamirira futi muputa hadza kumuona that same trip iyoyo ikutaurwa nomwe munhu takanomutumidza zvemari kuZimbabwe lero last time anga atoti jeomaredi baba.
Wow.
Even my emails eRafcat to push him to the market tisina email. How do we do business kwa tisina my emails? Rafcat I got my emails totoena my emails vachona but patlangu patagwisa kakazokotova all those things they don't push it, they don't buy ideas for business it so but all that went for nothing.
Saka imimi you were Maria Makas was all in all is how much?
Malatka told I also know 10,000 because we're not supposed to pay for stuff. It's 10,000 because 5,000 4.6 last time. It's now going to deliver you. Because the extra money that got to shine in the logistics. The good only order. See, but rice to deliver. So we have a daily. So that we have my clubs. You meet my events, my city events. That money each month up to 25,000. All to the dollars 35,000 plus. Mara tikashandisa yedu isina yasina mugara motipai nge mara dzatakashandisa is plus 35,000 because we sold our car at 30,000 mari zvaikambotoshanda yakushanda zvinhu zvake izvozvo.
Wow. Well, I think you need to work on a court case nemunhu makawanda. There's plenty of you to prove something kucourt and zvekunyengerwa zvamuri kuitwa zvidai mamira mangoita zvekukoti because there's just way too many of you.
We'll try to do that, but maybe the guy has stable address. You know, as we head over now, the Anapara Street, we still now we have to start. They are willing to go straight. Maybe we'll get information right to where about exactly what, then we'll take it from there. Well, now
yeah, that's hard.
We need to figure out what first, then we make a move.
Well, now it looks like you do have enough, a lot of information, and given that social media has gotten involved, it looks like you can actually be able to locate this guy and bring him to Bukuta, of which I doubt because it doesn't seem like this guy and Maria Maria yeah, anyway.
Now he's now open. He's a corner artist.
Mostly case yenye yakatongozofita kungopedzisira yangoyo kudzidzisawo vanhu kuti be careful of these people that come asking for money because it sounds like makatengeserwa business ristombo ripo risingaexiste and it's unfortunate kuti ndo zvazvinoita.
Yeah,
well, I do appreciate you coming on. Tivharise panapa tifambire mberi edu. Hopefully I'll speak to you guys from Mashure and see what else can come out of this. I'm still trying to get a hold of this guy. Skubatika Gesa he's not gonna talk to me obviously.
Okay,
alright, thank you very much. Peshi, thank you. Peshi being love, yes. Peshi being love, hi, how are you? Love me, say hi to me and please unblock me Facebook. We disagreed, that's all. ndokuvakangoti chii Peshi, what did you say? Uyaima panapa mondiona panapa kana ndakakubloka kufacebook toonana panapa kufacebook kwacho wangoti chii Peshi pandakakubloka naidia handibloke vanhu for nothing kazhinji kacho panenge paine yaitoitika I think this guy atoningirina pawhatsapp haasi kubatika. So guys, let's just learn from this. Peshi wakaitei iwe kuti ublokewe hazviiti kuti ungoblokwa pasina chawatamba wanzo. Anyway, we can talk about that and see kuti ndeipi yacho because I don't know. I tried to get this guy haasi kubatika and andifunga kuti achabatika muzuva ranhasi anenge atobloka manumbers ese ari kuona ari kupinda. So guys, one more last word. Vanhu ngatingozivai kuti this is a story that's probably going to end up nowhere in terms of vanhu kubhadharwa mari dzavo because it just seems like this guy is a serious scammer and that's what he does. And madzidzi dzavo vanomuona rafukati vacho. Hi sis, how are you?
I'm alright.
I tried to get this guy on the phone. I cannot get him, so we'll figure out what to do later. Maybe to try from tag after because I switch abatika and the number zamandipa the storm as it looks like that will block. I don't know. But anyway, we are going.
All the victims able to come through, all 15 of them.
Well, not all of them. I was not able to speak to all of them, and I'm getting ready to go to the station and do it now. So maybe when I speak later to the rest of the people, I'll try to come back and talk again, and hopefully I can be able to better your business because it seems to me out of the people I've spoken to so far, you are the only one as now who thought was doing marriage. Say the other women.
Honestly, sorry, I was seeing what people were saying here, some of them about Croasoni, honestly speaking. So if someone has money from the bank, seriously, it was a professional contract.
Yeah, you said you had a professional contract with him, and I think either way, for all those that signed something with this guy to give him money, whether it was Croasoni or not, I think you guys can actually team up and be able to sue this guy and take him to court because Mawantira Makaita, you have the same case and you have a lot of proof that have been shown Kumashuroko. So I think it's a case that you can actually put to court, and people out here now are warned that Basil is not the guy who kupamari msafuri kana mukurovana ingodinda na imakadi musinga involve mari because it definitely looks like most of his targets. Probably a guy as well. I just spoke to a guy who invested his money. So I guess his best way of making money is to come achita ngari kuda munhu, then he eventually asks for money, which is unfortunate, but knows not to take. So I'm going to end this program and we'll keep following up and hopefully I can be able to kumbata ye based on what you think side the story at. Vani noise bauridia. Hello. Hello. Okay, I think I'm going to shift your phone. So guys, this is it. This is where we're going to end this now. I'm going to try and look for Basil and try to get his side of the story. Hopefully I can be able to bring him back here to what's going on with all these women. Are these just accusations or you can't that is but guys, let's just learn one thing. Mari kusanga business nezviweta tombofana kusangana zvacho kana makwanana zviwete and you're pulling money out. I think just pull your money out in moyo murefu uchiziva kuti mari inogona kudzoka kana haidzoki because kazhinji kacho vanhu vari vese murelation zvakafanana nokweretesa murume wako mari anogona kutaura shamwari haisi kubuda and that's it. Don't do it. And there are so many hungry and thirsty people out there, both men and women. So be very careful when you're pulling out your hard-earned money to invest it. I know sometimes it sounds appealing, chinzi ndozokupa ine interest kana usina bhonzo rekuzonobvunza chikwereti chako knowing kuti ndikachibvunza ndinochiwana because ndinonzi loveness. Don't do it. You'd rather save your little money than to try and get my interest because kazhinji kacho these guys out there and there's women out there as well who are doing the same things coming anotaura ndikuda mari and ndozoraini ukangonzwa zvadaro get a collateral before you give out your hard-earned money because kuchema ndokuziva inini. And this is very sad because these are just women who are just trying out their lives and here they are now, they are stuck. Musachi involve us with nenhingirini and don't give out money. Unopa munhu ari kuti akabroka. The reason why they're coming to look for money from, if they want to start a business and don't have the money, then they don't need to start a business, period. If they're trying to start a business and they don't have money and they cannot go to the bank, it means they're not credit worthy. It just clearly means they're not credit worthy, because if they were and they present their bank and the bank believes in what they're saying and they can present, I make money this way, that way, that way, the bank would clearly give them money without even stressing. So hold on to your hard-earned money. And don't be fooled by these people, because we are all thirsty and the way we are thirsty is we'll do anything to make this penny. And they can now because even anyway guys, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. So guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully I can be able to get Mushurungu because apparently he has claimed kuti vamufumura saka hakusisi tombo rina hakusisina zvatodhakwa handiti hanzi ndo mabhodhoro acho ende vaitomaketeswa mufunge nerafukati yacho iyoyi. Anyway, hanzi do racho rinonaka haro. He should just sell his bottles and stop trying to do zvaari kuita izvi. Anyway guys, I love you guys. We'll talk later. Let me get off here ndipedze basa ndiende. Yeah, I'm seeing pictures of the guy actually in market is called my bottle. I love you guys. We'll talk later.